Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Geneva. This is Geneva in General, and today guys, this morning, almost afternoon, it's about 11:15 a.m. here in New Mexico. I want to present to you another video about my series When Coaches Have Affairs with Players. So guys, now this story was breaking news just last year in the year 2023, and what makes it more exciting, I guess, for me to cover over a former head coach, DeUnna, I believe it's pronounced DeUnna Hendrix, is that she taught in Ohio University, where I'm originally from. I'm from Columbus, Ohio. Again, this is an article from the New York Times, guys. Intimate text relationship with player led to resignation of Miami of Ohio women's hoops coach. It says former Miami of Ohio women's basketball coach DeUnna Hendrix, who resigned on Wednesday, departed 7 days after the university became aware of intimate text communications between her and a player. Those communications provided to the Athletic by a university source include a string of over 180 text messages spanning an 11-day period. Just in 11 days, she texted this woman over 180 text messages. My God. It says, in them, Hendrix wrote, "I love you," and "You're my baby," and told the player, "I can't wait to squeeze you." She said every word and put a period in front of it. That's crazy. And all more than 30 of the messages were of an intimate nature. So I'm sure it was some more freak nasty stuff. It says athletic director David Saylor became aware of the text messages on the evening of April 19th, according to a statement the university provided to The Athletic. Hendrix, 38, so again, last year she was 38 years of age, was suspended the following day, and the university's title coordinator began an investigation. The team was informed of that review later on April 20th. That's my brother's birthday. In the beginning of tourist season, and the first day, or no, that is the holiday of 420. In a meeting with Saylor, Associate Vice President of Human Resources Dawn Fauner and Associate Athletic Director Lisa Miller, Saylor told players the review was needed due to some personal matters. The university said in a statement that the review determined that the matter did not constitute a violation of title or the university's sexual misconduct protocol. However, the review determined that there was sufficient information to pursue the termination process for violation of the university's policy on staff members pursuing or engaging in a consensual, amorous relationship with any Miami undergraduate students in breach of contract. In its statement, the school said Hendrix was entitled to a due process hearing. So they didn't find a violation of the university's sexual misconduct protocol. Maybe they didn't, I guess in their protocol, I guess it's not she didn't violate harassing the student or trying to force herself or try to bribe the student. Maybe it was a consensual matter, because they did find her, they said that there was sufficient information to pursue the termination process because she violated the university's policy on staff members pursuing or engaging in consensual relations with, players. So again, even though she didn't harass or probably force herself on this young lady, she still knew the rules that you cannot pursue an intimate romantic relationship with a player, period. Instead, the university accepted Hendrix's resignation on April 26th. That's the day after my birthday. Hey, April 25th, Taurus gang. The team was informed of her exit that day. The announcement of Hendrix's resignation, posted on the athletic department website, did not include a comment from a school official or reference the investigation. In a statement attributed to Hendrix, she thanked the administration and said, "I look forward to the next phase of my career and continue rooting for the Red Hawks." Hendrix's resignation letter, obtained by the Athletic via a public records request, states that her resignation is contingent upon the university responding to all third-party inquiries about her employment by providing only my dates of employment and position held. Further, it states that Saylor agrees he will not disparage me or make any statements to others that may be considered to be derogatory or detrimental to my good name or reputation. In one text exchange with the player, Hendrix referenced a couple who had been married for many years and added, "Doing this with you openly would be more than ideal." In a text dated April 9th, Hendrix wrote, "Today is the day that my girl returns to me," and then notes that the airport will be clear of Miami WBB employees. The player also made intimate comments during the text exchanges, including professing her love for Hendrix. Oh my goodness. Again, it just makes me curious about who was the player. Again, I've been doing my research. I can't find the name of the basketball player who played on the DeUnna Hendrix team that she was having an intimate affair with, that led to all these allegations and text messages, and then of course later on it just led to her having to resign. In doing my research, it shows right now, what I've came across, that she is no longer a head coach anywhere. So she was not able to actually get another head coach position. Again, I'm not sure what she's doing for work these days. I'm not sure who her employer is. But again, guys, this is part 3. Okay, just in women's basketball. I'm not talking about tennis and softball. It's so many sports where the freaking coaches keep playing and sleeping with the freaking players of their team, and it always ends terribly. Again, DeUnna Hendrix needs to take accountability for this. She knew good and well the protocols, the policies surrounding an authoritative employee messing around, having an intimate, inappropriate, sexual, romantic relationship of any nature with their subordinates, i.e., the freaking players of their team. Again, I want to put this in perspective, guys. Again, I don't want to sound disrespectful, because I believe she's not that type of person. She's not that type of woman. But like when I'm doing these coaching series, right? People say, "Oh, they grown. Like, why not? They consented to it. Nobody forced themselves on each other." Blah blah blah. But it's like, let me just put this into perspective. Allow me to paint a picture. Dawn Staley. Okay, if you guys don't know her, just Google her. She's legendary, fantastic. She is the head coach of the women's basketball team in South Carolina, my Lady Gamecocks, who just shamelessly got beat by freaking lame UCLA on Sunday. But that's neither here nor there. Now, imagine Dawn Staley, again, she's about, 50 years of age. Imagine her, it came out that she's had an inappropriate relationship with one of the players on her team. I say Chloe Kitts, okay? Chloe's like, 20, 21, 22? Again, like, yes, she's an adult, but let's be real. Dawn Staley is old enough to be that girl's mother, okay? She's old enough to be her mom, for one. And then two, again, that's the age gap thing, okay? That's always going to be like, it's going to send out red flags. It's like, what are you doing trying to be in an intimate relationship with somebody that could be your child? Then two, again, the power imbalance. Dawn Staley is the head coach of the freaking team. Chloe Kitts is her player of the team. It's gonna cause favoritism, unfair treatment, unequal treatment, right? She's gonna get more minutes. Chloe's gonna get more playing time. She's probably not gonna be as harsh, as brutal on her when it comes to practices, drills, conditioning, exercises, etc., etc. And of course, it's gonna cause drama. It's gonna affect the bench. It's gonna affect the team chemistry. It's gonna affect that locker room. Out of every freaking case that I've been reading on, doing my research on when it comes to women's basketball, with these head coaches sleeping with the players, the other players on the team who are not having inappropriate relationships with the head coach, they see what's going on. They're not dumb. They're not dumb, deaf, and blind. Okay, they're not stupid. Okay, and it actually causes rife, it causes tension, it causes violence, and it causes fights. Okay, the girls be in the locker room tearing each other up because they're saying, "Hey, it's not fair that you're sleeping with so and so," which just causes the coach to favor you over me because I'm not sleeping with him or her, and like you getting the special treatment. They putting you out on the floor. Like, again, like my last previous video I just did yesterday, Tyler Summit, the son of the legendary Patricia Summit, he impregnated one of his players. And they said, like, the girls could tell, like, something was going on, something wasn't right, like, something was going on between them two. It would cause fights in the locker room. They was not going for that. They was knucking and bucking and ready to fight each other because, again, it's not fair that one player, just because they want to spread their legs for you, okay, that they get favoritism and unfair treatment. Again, like, it's just, of course, something like that is going to cause drama. DeUnna Hendrix is a mess, okay? She sent over 180 text messages in just 11 days, in an 11-day period. Again, in those text messages, the player that she was messing around with professed her love for her. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe, who knows? Perhaps, again, I'm trying to find, if y'all know, guys, comment down the T in my comment sections if you know who the player is. I'm guessing they both had just moved on, or who knows? Maybe because, the reason why she can't get a new head coaching position, right, is because maybe she's carrying on a relationship still with this woman. Who knows? But again, the woman in question, of course, she was of age. She's a college student. She has to be at least, more than likely, right? Because you can be a minor in college, of course. But I want to say she was around 20, 21, 22 years of age. Again, DeUnna Hendrix last year, she was 38. Again, she's too old. I don't want to say she's too old, but again, that age gap, it's just inappropriate. It's not a good look. It's popping out red flags in my mind. And then two, you are an authoritative figure. You have too much authority, too much power. That power imbalance, again, it's just causing all this strife, violence in the locker room, team chemistry shot. The morale is low because you want to mess around with a player when you know good and well in the protocols and in the policies of your workplace as an employee, from your employer, you have no business doing that. Guys, let's be messy together. Again, if you guys know the tea, comment down the name of the player that DeUnna Hendrix was sleeping with.